Hi traders, okay, today we are going to look at how the ProfitMax Pulse Premium Entry Tool operates. We'll be trying to capture good entries on even and odd. And once you come to the site, this is the tool. But before that, you want to load any of these bots, the alpha version or Search AI 2026 bot. This is the alpha version 2025 bot, so I've loaded it. And you can see inputting my stake at $20. Target profit $60, okay? There you go. So once the bot is set like that, volatility is 101s, you come to the Pulse Premium. This is the tool. And I will give the password for the tool below the video so that the community can also benefit, okay? So now once you come to the tool, make sure the volatility you're looking at is the same as what you have on the bot. And then the ticks, set them at 300 ticks. And then you can see the strong digit there and the runner up. This is the idea. Once you see they are both even, know that the setup is mainly even. Even is dominating, but then again, you want to see, for example, right now you can see digit 8 is runner up, and then digit 5 is the strong digit, and then also we have marked whether they are even or odd on top of the circle percentages, okay? So you keep scouting until you notice, like now you can see volatility 75 1s, digit 5 and 9 are both odd digits. So we prepare for odd entry. 75 1s, you come and then you prepare for odd like that. Come back to the tool and then ensure you look at, this is the most important part, look at and make sure that the odd and even percentages there is a gap. Like now you can see odd at 55 and even at 45. That is a very good gap. This market you can be able to enter for odd, okay? Now, I am rushing the entries just to show you or give you an idea on how to operate with the tool, but mainly try and capture even trades. Wait and be patient and capture even trades. They normally do much better than odd, okay, on the 1s family. So what I have done there, I waited for 3 even and then entered with the following even, okay? 3 even and then the next odd, I ran the bot, okay? That is by watching the EO stream down there, okay? Let's see, this entry looks like it's struggling, but hopefully we should be able to recover because dominantly this market is odd dominant. Let's see. Can see ourselves recovering. We should be able to hit our take profit because you can see strong digit is odd. However, it has changed, but let me allow it. Let's see whether you can, yeah, we've recovered, okay? The parity change, you can see there. Runner up is digit 2 now, and then you can see no clear setup, okay? That was a bit risky, but then at least get the basics. So you can see right now again, strong digit on volatility 100 is 7, and runner up is 5. Both are odd. So you come back to the bot side, adjust for volatility 100 1s, try and capture contract type odd, come back to the tool. You can already see odd is leading with 52, and then there the 2 leading digits are odd. So we can maybe capture an odd entry, and the entry now we wait for 3 even digits and then enter with the fast odd, okay? You can see there we entered with the 4 even and then we entered with the following odd. So we're in the market, let's see. We're in the market. And then, however, take note, I'm entering early, but the tool will be able to give you entries, okay? Be patient enough. We've hit our take profit base $61. The tool will be able to give you entries once conditions are met. So just be patient. Right now, I'm entering a bit early just to demonstrate or give you the rhythm of how to enter the market, okay? You can still see odd is dominating. The percentage is 52 against 48. It's fluctuating 53, 40 something. So you can still see odd is dominating. So we are going to wait for 3 even. Those are 2. wait for 3, and then enter with the following or the first odd that comes after the 3 even digits, okay? There we have 3, 4, 5. We've entered the market. However, the bot is set to enter precisely with 3. There we entered with 4 even, and then we are in the market. But already you can see from the tool, we know that odd digits are dominating. So we should be able to hit our take profit. So the idea here is that this tool will generally give you the direction. You'll be able to know whether that market is predominantly even or predominantly odd, and then you enter the market. You can see again, we've made $75 there. And you can still see the setup here is aligned for odd trades. And odd is also leading there. Make sure to check the percentages above there. And then once you see even or odd leading and the setup is aligned, you can now enter trades. Okay, so we entered with those 3 events, entered with the first odd, and you can see ourselves taking the trades. The market is dominantly odd, and you can see very good trades there, only 1 loss, and we've hit our take profit. So I believe by now you know the idea or gotten the concept, and that is why this is important. It's very, very important. Okay, so you can see there no clear setup, meaning the strong digit is digit 5, that is odd, and then runner up is digit 4, that is an even digit. Okay, and then you can always scout 75 1s. Again, we can see alignment for odd trades. Okay, and the percentage there 51.48. It's very minimal, but for the sake of the video, for you guys, wait for 54-56%. You'll get very, very good entries. Okay, this lesson today is only to show you how to use this tool. Normally I charge a premium of $10, but now we've opened it up to the public. So you'll find the password below the video, and then you can access the premium version of it, whereby you can see all volatilities and you can play around with the ticks from 300 to 1,000. Okay. So here, this is volatility 25. You can see we are kind of getting even entries. So basically, you normally come back to the bot side, adjust the market type, the contract type, come back to the tool, and you can see even there at 53, again it's 47. So we just wait for the setup to align here and get the 2 leading digits to be even. And then now we prepare for even trades. Take note, the tool at some point, if I get a good setup, you will see it giving you the entries and even flickering and showing a greenish kind of light. You want to wait for that setup. So you need to scout, be patient, but already in the lesson that I'm giving you right now, you know what to look at, okay? So make sure the strong digit and runner up both are even. Start preparing for an even trade. If both are odd, start preparing for an odd trade, okay? So you can see right now, the setup is not clear because the runner up digit is even, and then the strong digit is even. Right now, you can see there's an alignment, and we're in the market because the tool gave us the flash. We are trading even now, and you can see 2 trades already, 3 trades banged. Those are straight wins. So basically, right now, it's able to give you the alignment and give you the signals, okay? It will actually see 3 opposite odds and then enter with the first even, okay? You can see there, we've entered the market again. However, that was not very accurate. Whenever you see entry null, do not run the bot, and I saw it, so maybe I need to stop and wait for a very good entry. Let me stop that one. There we have entry even, we're in the market. Now let it run. We let it run because you can see clearly the strong digit is 4, run up is 0. Both digits are odd, they're even digits. And then the percentages there, even is leading with 53% against 47%. So we let it play out. We are targeting 3 times our stake. That is around $60. And we should be able, and you can see we've already hit our take profit, made $69, guys, okay? So that tool operates that way. And you can even see, if you look at the digit percentages and zoom in, you can see we can tell you if the dominant digit is even or odd, runner-up is even or odd, the least percentage digit, is it even or odd? The second least percentage digit, is it even or odd? You can see those small E and O letters above the digit circle percentages that are mainly in play, okay? So we are waiting again. Let's see whether you can capture an even setup. At this stage right now, you can also even use your naked eyes and wait for 3 odd like that, and then enter and run your bot with the following even. We're in the market. When you run the bot and you see this kind of a thing, you need to refresh. Also check your internet. Like right now, we missed that entry. I think my net is slow or something. But let me just allow it. But always make sure to refresh the tool before you take entries, okay? You can see that it delayed. That was hanging, either caused by the net or maybe the tool. You need to refresh it, okay? Because we are constantly receiving a lot of data from the Deriv WebSocket, and sometimes it clogs. So always make sure to refresh the tool. Okay, let's see whether we can hit our take profit. This tool, guys, is very, very important if you're trading even odd. Actually, if you just look at it, it will be able to give you the correct data. Right now, you can see there the market change. Run up is digit 7. And we are trading even. That is odd. You can already see no clear setup. So I've stopped the bot. At least we recovered and made $8. Be very keen on such kind of things, and then you can always stop the bot manually, okay? But the basic principle, let me repeat, you can see the alignment. Those are even digits. Come back to the bot side. Make sure to select the correct market. Select the correct market. 101s is what we're analyzing on the other side. And then we saw even was dominating. Come back to the tool. You can see the strong digit is even, but then runner up has changed to digit 5. That is odd. Then you can see no clear setup. So we wait. And then also you can see the percentages there on even odd is at 50%. So here it's not advisable to take any trade. So you keep scouting. Let's look at 51s. Let's look at 51s. And you can see odd at 51, almost 50-50 neck to neck. You want a market whereby the highest digit is either even, followed by another even in terms of percentage. And then again, the tool will look at factors like we've said, you need to have both digits to be above 11.5%. But the tool will be able to tell you that. The moment you see it starting giving signals, it means all those parameters have been met, okay? So right now you can see order at 51.49. Again here, no clear setup. Let's look at volatility 100. That one does not have the oneness, and we can see we can maybe capture even. So we come back to the bot side, adjust for even. Come back to the tool. And then you can see we are almost getting an even entry. Okay, so let me increase my stake from $20 to $50. $20 to $50. And then we come here, you can see the even percentage at 53. I told you at 54, 56 is very good. But if we say, and if I decide to wait for those perfect entries, I will not make any video. But I want you to understand the concept. So you can see the strong digit there is 0, followed by 8. So let's wait for 3 odds and then enter with an even. Okay. We are going to wait for 3 odd. And we are looking at the EO stream parity. flow down there, looking at the letters E and O. Then of course, volatility 100 plain without the 1S is normally slow. So you can even see the movement of the cursor is not as fast as the 1S family. So let's see, we are almost getting an entry. And you can also see the reduction of the percentage. Be very keen. You can see up there 49% against 51%. Not very good to take trades like that. You want a clear gap, okay? Even is increasing at 52, 51, but they are very close, so there's no clear entry. You can see there, that is very tight. You do not want to take trades, okay? So if you're patient, the tool will always indicate and give you the entries. And sometimes you will get very good straight wins. No tool is 100%, but then again, if you're a trader and you have the principles of looking at and knowing what you're analyzing, this tool will aid you, and then again, it will provide you more data. So with the knowledge that you have combined with the tool, you'll be able at least to know when to take trades, okay? So let's scout again and look at volatility 10-1S. Basically, the idea here is, let's say if the dominant digit followed by the runner-up are both even and the percentage is above 11.5%, and then the least there is odd, maybe followed by even, but the percentages are very low, you'll be able to know that that market is dominating, even is dominating. So now you only need to wait and time for the entry, and you wait for a reversion or a pullback whereby you look at 3 odds and then enter with the first even. Okay, let's come back with the tool adjust for 25-1S. And here we can see maybe we can capture odd. Okay, and you can see odd at 52, 51. But let's see, we're in the market after 3 events, and you can see the trades running, good trades, and we've hit our take profit, made $84. Remember, I was taking $50. So you can also do scalping short trades just like that. Okay, let's reset. So that is a tool, guys, that you can use for even, odd, and then that is the bot. Set the parameters like that. Let's see whether we can capture 150. We saw 25-1S. We saw odd building. So let's wait for 3 even and then enter and run and try and capture odd. Okay, and you can also see odd at 53% against 47. So not bad. We are waiting, and you can see the stream of even. There, we've entered those 3 events and then the first odd we entered, okay? But again, you can see I need to refresh the tool or check on my net because that is hanging. Let's see whether it will capture the trades, but let's just refresh. That is the second time it's happening. Let's see. We've entered after the 4th E. Let's refresh the site, reload the page because it's hanging. But always after a few trades, always make sure to refresh the page, okay? It will, you will avoid such kind of clogging in terms of hanging. Now, this is the other latest tool, the Surge AI Terminal. Let's use this one as a bonus before we end the video. So this one scans 10 markets and then it will pick the best market, either even, odd, or rise and fall. Let's try and capture. So input your stake and then wait. Load the bot like that and then run once the yellow tab appears and the bot is running, okay? So we are in the market, guys. This one trades even odd. I have been trying to fine tune it and it's not bad. You can see it's getting very good trades, okay? Very good trades. And then it injects the bot, inputs your stake. Target profit is set at 3 times your stake. And you can see we've already made $61.4. Okay, guys. So try out these tools. I will leave the password below the video. Practice, and you should be able at least to always get some good entries, guys. Okay. Happy trading and good luck.